Okay, we are ready to edit the About page. If you've gone through the homepage tutorials already, you should find that a lot of this is very similar to what we've already done. So right now I have one tab open with my About page, which right now is just the template that came over with the layout pack. I'll be sure to enable the Visual Builder so that I can edit the page. And then I have a second tab open with my content template that has all of the content laid out for this page. So first I'm going to work on the very top section, which has the page title. I want it to say About Anne, so I'll copy that in and paste and match style. There's also a subheading here which I actually want to delete. So I'll just select that text and hit the delete button on my keyboard. And my first section is done, so I will save my page. For this next section, I want the heading to say I'm Anne Doe. So I'll just copy and paste that in. And then we have another one of these little dividers. So I'll grab my highlight color, then open the divider settings, and paste in the color for my green. For the bottom part of this section, we have a paragraph on the left and a set of numbers on the right. On my content template, I can see that I have the paragraph that I want to show here, and then I want to add a button underneath that says Learn More About My Services and that links to my services page. I want to delete the right section of numbers and replace them with an image. So the first thing I'll do is copy the paragraph text and then paste it in. Now I'm going to add a button below this text that links to my services page. I'm going to copy the text for the button and then head back to my website. Hover over the paragraph and click the little gray plus icon to add a new module. Then I'm going to click Button. Next, I'll paste in the text that I just copied. To insert the link, I'm going to right-click on Services in my navigation bar and choose Copy Link Address. Then paste that address into the button URL field. You can see that this button doesn't look quite right just yet. The colors aren't correct. So I'm going to go back to my content template and grab my highlight color. Back on the button settings, I'm going to click on the Design tab and then expand the button drop-down and click Yes to use custom styles for button. I want this button to have a green background with white text, which is what the buttons on the home page look like. So I'm going to click on the button background color and paste in my emerald green hex value. And then I'm going to scroll down just a little bit and do the same thing for the button border color. So now the background looks good, but I want to change the text color to white. Scroll up a little bit and click on the button text color. Then click the little white circle at the bottom to make that text white. And now you can see my button looks very similar to the ones I have on my home page. So I will hit the check mark and save my page. And it looks like there's just a little bit of extra space here, so I'm going to delete this extra line and bring the button up a little bit closer to the paragraph text. Now let's tackle the numbers section. The first thing I need to do is change the column structure. Right now, this section actually has 3 columns. We have a paragraph on the left, which takes up half the width of this row, and then we have 2 columns with the numbers that each take up a fourth of the row. I want to change this to 2 equal width columns. So I'm going to hover over the row and click on the third icon from the left, which is Change Column Structure. Then I want to click the second option, which has 2 equal sized columns. Now that my columns are set up, I'm going to delete all of these number modules by hovering over each of them and clicking the trash can icon to delete. Then I'm going to hit the gray plus icon to add in my image module. So I'll search for image and then click on the image icon. Next, click Upload to choose the image. I'm going to use an image that came along with the layout pack, and you can use this image as well, or if you have an image of yourself, you might want to upload it here. So I'll just click on the image and then click the blue Upload an Image button. Hit the check mark and save the page. And now that section is complete. If you scroll down a little bit, we next have this large quote section. On my content template, I'm going to copy the quote that I want to use here and then paste it onto my site. Save that section and scroll down a little bit more. Right now, there are 3 more sections on this page. There's a skills section, a large call out, and a contact form. I'm going to delete all 3 of these sections. I like to keep the About page short and sweet, and since we already have a contact page and several quotes elsewhere on the site, I don't want to duplicate these here. So I'm just going to hover over each section and click the blue trash can icon to delete. Save my page, and that's it. We have now completed the About page. We'll move on next to the Services page.